play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
What, dude? What's up, you guys? And yes, we have reached the final day of our Thanksgiving week. So, they came out with a new update for this game. And my Elgato wasn't working. So the game I wanted to show you guys today, I'm not going to. But I know you guys love this series. So, we're going to go back.
You're on a path in the woods.
I am always.
You're here to slay her.
What's this? Alright. By hitting tab on your keyboard or RI on your controller. Wow. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I want to Viva la Revolution. Forget it, I'm not doing
Are you
this.
serious?
Do we get any new things to say? Look, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her, and if she's bad, as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've got... Okay, fine, sweet. This is new!
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
Yeah.
And the more than each and every one of us. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Why is it, what? Audio so low?
You make your way up the short path to the...
Oh, that's it, huh? I'm gonna see if I can get a...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of the blade is your implement. You take the blade from the table.
To slay the princess without... Alright, let's enter the base. It's not giving me any other options. That's so weird.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen
So we know
light
what this
per
does.
voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost
Yeah.
better to fool you.
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Well, I gotta go down and see her.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
Is there
binding
an
her to
option
the
where
far
we
wall
both
of the
escape?
basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust. Don't you dare.
I'm trying to figure out which way to go about
It's
this.
fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster.
We're gonna drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Okay.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
How do you know?
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Trying to get in a relationship, man. Yeah, it is pretty. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? No, that's gotta be it. Well, I'm here to kill you. How long have you been down here? What's your name? What's your name? You know I gotta do this one. Y'all know I gotta do this one.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Hey, call it what it is, baby. Call it what it is. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
How about I step back, grab that knife, and show you what's cracking, huh? Talking to me all crazy.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
No, let's just gain trust.
Too long.
Again, she offers no...
Alright, see you later.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Nope, I'm
You
leaving.
know why you're here.
I'm leaving. Keep her locked away, yup.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Not my problem.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Oh,
And
really?
if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
No, really?
You have to make a choice.
No, really? Do I?
Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right...
No, I made my choice. Sayonara,
No,
sucker.
you think this is a fair
You think
compromise,
you
but it
finna get out.
isn't. No
That's
one
what you
wins
think
here.
you finna do.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Well,
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
This is new.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice?
I do.
I don't think she's... Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn her...
Oh, that's a refill. Nope.
He'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it
Deuces.
your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
This is...
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrified.
Yeah.
Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah, she
As she
does.
violently rattles the door,
My gosh.
do your best to shut her out of your mind.
Dude. My mic's dummy low.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by...
Oh, you think so?
I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forget it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No.
Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. Ignore her and go to sleep. W.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay it. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
I was just sleeping.
You try
Hey!
and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs.
GG, chat.
You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
GG, chat.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Huh?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame.
What you talking
If
about?
you only helped me get out of here. We could have done such wonderful things.
But you weren't being nice downstairs.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart.
Am I having a
freezes
heart
in your
attack?
chest.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is
It's
the
never
end,
the end, sweetheart.
don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I swear to Bob, dude. Chapter 2, The Nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to save
Yeah, I
her.
know. I'm getting a terrible sense. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best. Shh. What if he hears us?
Oh,
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first...
something's up with the narrator. Screw it, let's just go to the cabin. We know how this goes, dude.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Yeah,
She
we
won't
know.
think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time.
Yeah, she
Or at
was.
least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't. The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless.
Hey!
The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open...
Oh, nah,
inviting
this is a
basement
horror game
doorway.
now.
The blade is your implement. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last. It's just an empty frame. She's already got now, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
I see eyes everywhere.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves
It
together.
just sounded like
The
it's...
princess has
I
not
just sounded
already
crazy.
got
I
round.
see eyes all around me.
Getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in. Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before.
You're tweaking, dude.
Enough of this past life, so focus up.
I think the mirror's
Reach
alright.
down
I don't know.
and
I
pick the
think
blade
it's
up
just gonna
off
put
the
us to
floor.
that one.
Good. Steel. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something... I don't know.
Can we have a
The
bomb?
blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our
Yes,
death.
it is.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching it. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's death. There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
I want to see how handsome I am. Why would you lie about there not being a mirror when it's clearly right there? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste...
Let's enter the basement.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air sweeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh no.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw a knife? We don't need a plan, I'm just gonna... Step off into the void between the stairs.
It can't be that hard, but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
Continue down the stairs in silence.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness.
Can I save?
A smattering of
Let me come back to this. Oh, visible against the inky black of the basement. Mark where the floor should be. Forming big path. Always seems to be the end of the room. They diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide.
We are completely
completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't. Excuse me. I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Right.
We're going to die down here. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find
Oh, nah, dude. I always go left in games, so we're gonna go left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you.
Oh,
I
this
was
is
going
nightmare
to find
fuel.
you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly
She
go
killed us
numb.
again.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like that.
Oh!
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
What, dude?
liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart,
Lungs, liver,
liver,
nerves.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver,
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
lungs, liver.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Liver. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent.
Maybe she
Don't
loved
lose
me.
sight of your mission. Heart. Your weapon is still in your hands, Strike at her.
She hasn't
and
killed
end
us.
this before it's too late.
No.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
What am I...
lungs.
What good am I alive to you? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me last time?
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Leave together, run. Find you when I'll leave. Leave together.
Liver.
What good am I alive to
I
you?
tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Liver.
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Heart.
I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to
Let's
leave.
leave then. Let's go.
Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
Fair.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Fair enough.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
Lungs. Liver.
You seem miserable.
Heart. Lungs. Liver.
And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
Nerves. Heart.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Alright, let's do it.
Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart.
Yeah.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Who's talking to, son?
Liver.
Shotty?
Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
Hey, let's get out of here.
What? No! Heart.
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so
I would just like to
wonderful.
see what it's like to get out the
I'm not
cabin.
going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit.
Ah, got him.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Lungs, liver. I wouldn't trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Man.
Right. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
Yeah, I believe her.
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now.
Alright.
And besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
She urges you forward, like one might a
Okay, fine.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
What, dude?
Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right. Liver, nerves.
You haven't even tried it. It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
Alright.
You pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out. You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you?
What?
I don't know. For secret reasons?
Oh, I missed that
The
one.
door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Alright, let's go, Shotty.
The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
I won't.
I thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over.
Nope.
Okay, what do we do?
We already got this far. We might as well leave.
I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerve. Okay, thanks. I'll go. Heart. Lungs. Liver. You're terrible at this. I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Trying to stay alive.
Heart. Lungs. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy. Don't trust him.
Yo.
Really? So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support, but that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking.
No, it's not.
Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay? Open the door.
Alright, let's leave.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard.
This is the first time actually escaping the cabin.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin. Why is it so cold?
You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
What?
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of it. It's calling us. Okay. Can we trust you?
I'm you guys. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
What?
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Yeah.
As a child, the
We've
same
seen
as
her
an
like
infant,
2 episodes back.
I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Huh. Nah, we're not gonna kill her at the end.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Yeah, can I?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between. My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them.
So we gotta find all the good ones.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. You will have your rest in due time. Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone.
I'm gonna say
and with This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
Oh, wow.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home. I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Wow. Wow. So let me get this straight. So we're collecting these bodies like infinity stones. Alright? It's just that simple. We're collecting these bodies like infinity stones. So, the good news is the series not over. I know in the last video I said I think I found everything. But they came out with the full version, so might be able to get to the bottom of it. So, this series is back now. Yay. Anyways, you guys, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.